All right. So it's been a little bit since I made a video, but we're coming up. I just realized it's 6 weeks until the tournament or fan vote for the Hasbro. 6 weeks until. Hang on a minute. Got feedback. Sorry about that. Excuse my cough. I'm still getting over it from being sick. But anyhow, so I just happened to think about it, and I made up the bracket for this year's fan vote, and I initially did it the same way that I did last year, and then I thought about it, which is why the bracket changed abruptly, and this is the video explaining why. Because I didn't want to come out with the same result that we did last year. Last year we came out with Power Rangers in Space being the winner. So I figured we would take we'll take last year's results, which I'm going to pull up here right now. So these are last year's results. I'll make this full screen. Hopefully you guys can see this. If not, I apologize. Let me see if I can make this a little bit better. It's not going to get much better, I don't think. Maybe that. Let's try that. Yeah, that's okay. Things are cut off a little bit, but we'll be okay. Anyhow, so this is how things shook out last year. So, as you can tell, Dino Thunder in Space ended up being our final. And we did everything last year going just chronologically, seasons 1 all the way up to current. So what I wanted to do this year is I worked backwards, and we took the winner in Space as number 1, Dino Thunder number 2. Then when I came over here and I looked at these numbers, Time Force had more than Lost Galaxy, so that makes Time Force number 3, Lost Galaxy number 4, and then I just continued doing it the whole way through the bracket, and whoever had the most votes would end up being the ones that would determine their rankings. So that's how the bracket got set this year. So I will pull that screen up here. Give me 1 second. Give me a minute. My computer's being a little buggy. All right. So here is this year's bracket. I have all the matchups already lined up here for me to talk about. So this is fairly simple, straightforward. But here's all the, excuse my phone, my Final Fantasy VII ringtone. My apologies. But here's the list of the first round. So I'll pull that back up here. First round. Let me get into that screen. In Space has a bye. Dino Thunder has a bye. Time Force has a bye. Lost Galaxy and Mighty Morphin Season 2 all have byes. So they will not be part of round 1. They will be part of round 2, and they will face their respective winners of RPM, Operation Overdrive, Super Mega Force and Jungle Fury, Light Speed Rescue and Samurai, Ninja Steel and Turbo, and Wild Force and Dino Charge. I think some of these matchups we had last year, but it was further down into the bracket. So we're going to do things a little bit different than we did last year. Last year was kind of a pain because I was learning as I was going, and I figured out a different system that would work better. And that is all of these round 1s. We are going to have the votes for every single match in 1 week. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to have 11 polls on my Twitter, which is at hotel_nerd86. I really have a hard time saying underscore for some reason when I say that. Anyhow, so 11 matches, round 1. 1 week from what I say it was the 1st to the 7th. And then round 2 will be the 8th through the 14th. Quarterfinals will be the 15th to the 21st. Semis will be the 22nd to the 28th. And finals will be the 29th to the 4th. So instead of doing one match per week, which ended up being 32 matches or something like that. It was something ridiculous. This is going to be a lot more streamlined. It's going to be a lot more open-seated. And I think we'll get a lot more participation doing it this way. I'm also going to be having these polls up as long as Facebook allows me to, because Facebook has been stupid as of late with polls. I don't know if they gave us the option to bring polls back into groups or not. I'm hoping they did. Alfonso, let me know if we can do them in Hasbro, because if not, we're going to have a problem. I just happened to think about that. So, as of the moment, the plan is to have both on Twitter and on Hasbro. If Facebook is being stupid, then unfortunately it'll be exclusively on my Twitter feed for the Hotel Nerd Network. There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. If Facebook doesn't give us the option, there's nothing I can do about it. There's no clean way to do a poll on Facebook, because it will take me forever to count all the comments for the votes and make sure that people aren't double voting. So, and I don't have the time for that. Between trying to run my channel, which I've been slacking on because of being sick, and getting ready to hopefully move here pretty damn directly, I don't have the time. I'm a single father, soon to be moving in with my girlfriend, and I'm working full time. I don't have the time for it. So if you have Twitter, follow me. Please, please, please follow me. My name is right here in the bubble. That is my Twitter handle. Please follow me on Twitter if you want to participate in these polls. I've spoken with the End of the Grid guys, and they're going to give us general advertisements in their shows, because they record a month in advance. So they won't be up-to-date results, unfortunately. But they will at least be making note that this is happening, and to help get the word out to participate in the polls. So thank you ahead of time to Sean and Mike from Into the Grid. Greatly appreciate it. Short of that, I can't think of any other announcements. This should go a lot smoother, especially being I'm doing everything in one shot each round per week. So that'll be 4 weeks worth of entertainment for us. So let's have fun, and let's see who comes out on top. Let's see if In Space can hold the title, or let's see if somebody else drops up and steals the spotlight this year. short of that, I got nothing else. If you have questions, please, in Hasbro group, put them in the comments. Hell, put them in the comments here on this video. The more people that comment and like this video, the more my videos will show up in the YouTube algorithm, and maybe you can start garnering some more views and whatnot. Short of that, peace out. Yeah, there you go. Peace out. Yeah, that's it. Night.